what I understand it is a yoke, like the PI Proto-Indo-European origins of it. It's an old word. It's the same root word gives us the word, or gives them the word yoga, and it's the same where we get the word union. A yoke is what you put on two like bulls or something that are going to plow a field. It creates a union. It causes a union between two animals that they can work together. And the idea with yoga is that it be create a union for them with God, but it's that same union. And so when Jesus says, "My yoke," what is the quote? "My yoke is easy." I think it. What I understand is he's saying to be united with me, to have that yoke, to be united with me with a yoke. To be yoked together with me. It's not hard. And I really, excuse me, have experience with this because it took me a long time to come to Jesus. And I know what it's like to be burdened by other kinds of yokes. And it's not easy. When Jesus says, "My yoke is easy and my burden is light," it's a good deal. Because one way that I've heard it, the way what the devil does, one of his things is he tries to dominate you. And if you think about things like what things that you might be, and forgive if this term makes you more uncomfortable, but possessed by, things that take control of us, like things that take control of me. I'm getting better, but like anxiety or fear, those are very domineering things that will possess, and they're not easy. They don't give you a choice. They're demanding. They dominate. And I think it's the same way if like with addicts or something, there's domination. And that might be addiction to anything like food or shopping, or those people are not given a choice. They're yoked with something that's hard to be yoked with. And in my experience, personal lived experience, Jesus can get rid of those other yokes. If you're yoked to things you don't want to be yoked to, because if you're yoked to something that's evil in origin in its heart, that in its heart is not Christ-like, but it's evil-like, devil-like, that thing will dominate you. It won't give you a choice. It's really hard to be dominated by or yoked together to something that's evil and dominating. And maybe you know what that's like. If you're overcome or have ever been overcome by fear or anxiety or worries or anything that you might be burdened by, it's hard. Like if you're so consumed with fear, you can't even step outside, or you can't see things clearly in the world. It's not fun. And it seems like often when you're going through it, it seems like there's no way out of it. Addiction is certainly the same thing. Jesus is a way out of that. And he's telling us, if you trade your old yoke for him, he's an easy one. It's not like those other ones. It's not like those domineering ones that don't give you a choice. Fear does not give you a choice. When it really takes possession of you, regret and shame and self-pity, those ruin people and run their lives. Resentment. People are consumed by these things, and they don't feel that they're given a choice by them, unless you come to Jesus. He can free you of those yokes, and he will not be the same way. He'll give you a choice. You have freedom with him. His yoke is easy when you're joined in union with Jesus. He'll give you rest. He says it himself, and his yoke is easy. It's a comfortable union. And when you're have a union with anything else, that is of evil origin, it's not comfortable. And unless you've grown up and you were saved at a really young age and maybe you've never experienced this, but if that's not you, then you certainly know what I'm talking about.